In part 1 of the testing we were doing a simple one-step process. Now we need to get a quoted price, and we're actually going to create a much more complicated or sophisticated process consisting of multiple steps. I'm going to use my Google account representing a customer. In this case it's a Nicolette customer who's got access to price, traveler and web queues to do a number of tests. I will again use my UK to France traveler. I'm going to make it test. Let me see if I have a test case there. Test case 500. I will submit it. I will use as park name the French Forest. I will do a near lake, which will give me preference price. And after that I will be selecting the original premium cottage with an arrival date next year, May, because then I know I have the maximum early booking discount. We'll have 2 adults, 1 accommodation. Now what you will see is that Harmony actually calculates or uses the base price to calculate it, and using the discount it will calculate a booking price. If I change the stay length to 7 nights or 7 days, then I have a different base price. If I change the accommodation, I will have different prices. So all in all, what you will notice is there are many different pricing issues that we need to tackle in testing. Now doing this manually takes up a lot of time, and we want to, my apologies, we want to avoid that. So let's just check the price outcome. We'll submit. It should now calculate a price, which it has done, and what you will see is the market price was 700 and it's giving me a booking price of 560, and we can ignore the preference total price. Now instead of doing this all manually, we have developed a product called Testimony, which has a Harmony plugin, and by grouping all the test cases in a test story and specifying all the test cases, I'm able to execute all these tests automatically using Testimony. Now the advantage being that if I ever want to change something, or I want to change the system, or I want to change the application, I can rerun all my tests. We just tested this test case, which gave a certain outcome, and this is exactly the outcome which I expected. The way we set it up is it has the input parameters needed to calculate a price, which I say, okay, this is my expected price, this is expected, and this is what I got. So let's run Harmony and Testimony and see what it will come up with. Now this is an interactive program, and Harmony will, once it has results, submit these results to Testimony, and Testimony will display them automatically in our Google Docs spreadsheet. If there are other viewers, they can watch along with the test results, and this makes the testing process a very enjoyable process, I can tell you, because we've done this in practice. Now what you will see, it has some fails, which could be because we are now changing more than 60 days, and the actual pre-arrival days is less than 60 days, so that meaning the discount will probably be different. We'll have to look into that. Booking price, got booking price, okay, because it's of course less than 60 days. Now this is a great way of showing what the results of our testing are. Some things were not retrieved, and this is probably because we changed the application, so I can actually drop this column and I can drop this column as well, and the results are nicely grouped and nicely colored for everything. Oh, now of course I shouldn't have done that while testing, but again, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It still runs the test, and it still tells you that everything is successful. Okay, so this concludes my my testing process with you. So using testimony, everything is automated, and all the tests can be rerun. And another big advantage, it follows the lines of test-driven development. So by having all the specifications here and the data, it is a nice way for users and developers and testers to work together and create a sophisticated solution. Thank you for your time.